Stardew Valley is one of the most beloved games of all time. In fact, it has one of the highest positive review ratios of any game on Steam. But there is a small subsect of people who have actually given the game a scathing negative review. So today, I'll be jumping into that world and seeing if these people's complaints are actually warranted or just straight up stupid. These are currently sorted by the most helpful negative reviews. Now, these are all from Steam. First review is, you can't marry the homeless dude, which I assume they're talking about Linus. I would say not the nicest way to refer to him, but I haven't realized that like so many people love Linus. I like Linus, but like this is a whole other level. Thanks, Kanye Yeast. Next one just said, I hate tree. 3.1 hours on record. This guy got 3 hours into the game and he was like, man, I hate these trees. Even though you see a tree within 5 seconds of walking out, that's what did it for him. This guy said too much like real life. I mean, I guess that's fair. Oh, hey, this game's actually great. I hate when people do this. Look at me. I like this game, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to write a bad thing about it. This is not the place for this, okay? But anyway, let's read through the review anyway. 35.8 hours in record. The social mechanic, it's garbage. And if you're coming for something like Animal Crossing where the characters are charming and full of personality, they're gonna be very disappointed. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I agree with the sentiment, I disagree with what they have said. I do agree that the social mechanic in Stardew Valley is not as fleshed out as it could be. I think that there's a lot of room to grow. The fact that you can give people this multiple same gift and it basically just becomes getting them the same loved gifts over and over again. Also, the fact that once you get to somebody to 10 hearts or you marry them, there's no real development after the fact. The fact that it's only gift-based, like I think that in Haunted Chocolatier, or if there was ever to be a social mechanic update to Stardew Valley, I think that there should be more variance in how you level up besides just like giving gifts or something, or there should be things where it takes time to hang out with people, or you have to grow them a certain crop. They'll give you quests in order to rank up. 55 hours on record. So this has got to be a pretty thick review. A uniquely addictive game that I'm surprised to say that I didn't like. 50 hours in, he decided he didn't like it. This person just said, I can't date the mom. It's surprising that this is such a common sentiment among people who play the game. Like when I first picked up the game, I tried to romance Robin, and obviously that did not happen, but like it's surprising that so many people think of it. This person just said, help me, I can't stop. 62 hours on record. He posted that today. Dang. Oh, now this is an insightful review. Yabba dabba dabba doo from Sussy Baka Man Jr. That's a source you can trust. Grind runs this cute and seemingly relaxing nostalgia trip aground. What? Are they saying that there's too much grinding in the game? I don't even know what they're trying to say. I guess that there's too much grinding, but I don't even think I agree. Like that's the thing that a lot of people will say about the game. It's like, okay, you have to plant all the most efficient parts across, but it's like, I guess if you're gonna play the game, you want to play it efficiently, but I don't know. Only good part is the fact you can get hot girl. 1.6 hours on record. Now that's the kind of insightful criticism we're looking for, chat. 1.6 hours. They realize that. Play this game if you have friends to play with, otherwise don't. I actually kind of disagree. I feel like when I play with friends, I'm a lot more stressed out because time doesn't like pause and stuff, and I can like go at my own pace. But that's a fair enough assessment. It is meh, in my opinion. It just gets bland and broing after a bit of playing. Gee, too true, Skip. Too true. This person said, too much like real life. And this isn't even a joke review. They got 2.1 hours on record and then they actually bailed. This is a real review. This person said, very bad game. The storage box deletes everything. Boring game. Not worth the £5. They're definitely talking about the shipping bin, so they're just like selling everything and like they're not waiting till the end of the day. Oh, that's so funny. Very bad game. The storage box deletes everything. I have heard people say that though before, that they don't realize the storage box is not a chest. This guy just said no. Doesn't get any better than that. Man, I'm in the tiny minority here. I played for over 4 hours, but progression in this feels like a massive grind. I do a few things, run out of energy, then I'm forced to do nothing for the rest of the day and go to sleep. Feels like a bank rinse and repeat cycle. I can see why people would find this type of game appealing. I just don't. Maybe I'll give it another go soon. It's fair. It's not a game for everybody. You have to be the type of person. And I like the rinse and repeat cycle and like making small improvements every single day and trying to find uses for every single minute in the game. This guy just said, can't marry Willie. I hear a lot like, oh, I wish I could marry Robin. I wish I could marry Caroline. Willie? Willie? Really? Willie? I don't know about this one. Is Willie like the one to marry? I've never felt that before. devs keep removing money cheats, and the grinding is incredibly boring and unrewarding. It's fun if you have a ton of money, but now that I can't bypass the first 3 or so in-game years of grinding money to get what I actually want to play with, I get bored after 20 days in a new save file and quit the game. I have never disagreed with the review more. It's like, I feel like the game actually starts to get boring once you have a lot of money. Like, once you have infinite money, you can do whatever you want. You're like, okay, now what? This person has 80 hours on record? Oh my god. Wait, they posted this a week ago, and they've since added 20 more hours to their game time. Great for players who have no job, but if you want to make progress and have things to do, you're going to need to take PTO to get it. Since the devs don't seem to want you to enjoy the game too. Oh my god. I mean, fair, I guess. Kinda average. 250 hours. 250 hours on record. Kinda average. Fair. Pierre scammed me, and I was not happy. When does Pierre scam you? Oh, are you talking about when he sells your stuff at the store and he tells everybody that he grew it? You know, that's fair. 90 hours on record. They've had 50 hours in the last week. Jesus. Man, this game does take over people. The swings don't swing. Could not have said it better myself. The swings do not swing, and they should. Every chair I should be able to sit in, which thankfully they added that. But the swing should be able to swing, and I should be able to push my child on the swing. Virtually unplayable since it always disconnects when on multiplayer mode. You'd expect that after years of it being available that it would have long been patched. And to think, the dev is too busy making a new game now. Ridiculous. 300 hours on record. Virtually unplayable. Terraria, but for grandparents or people who are living at a snail's pace. I feel like Terraria, but for grandparents is actually like a really baller advertising phrase that Concerned Ape should use. Terraria, but for grandparents, that sounds very appealing to me. That sounds like my exact type of game. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Farmkin. True. Not for me, but I like Make Potato Farm. I do also like Make Potato Farm. This guy said no gun, which I have to agree with. If anybody has any interest in making a Stardew Valley gun mod, let me know, because I would love there to be a gun. It would make killing those pesky bats that much easier. This guy has 5.6 hours on record. I like to think he's like, this gun's gonna show up any second now. I can just feel it. Boring, dull, and tedious. This game is a cute farming / life sims that isn't fun and latches highly onto human natural desire for nostalgia. What is it nostalgic to? The very short length of day never matches the excessively high amount of stuff to do, pushing you to rush every activity and miss out on a lot of stuff, thereby turning what would be a relaxing and simple farming game into an overcomplicated yet shallow one. I loved Harvest Moon, which led Moy to buy this game, but my time at Porsche took me away from it, and I could just never look back. The dev of this game is amazing for crafting and such a successful game, but sadly it isn't for me. A lot of people are complaining that they feel like the game pushes them too much, and I don't know if I can see it. I really feel like the game it just pushes you in the right direction, but never says, hey, get this done by this day. Hey, you need to get this done. Like, there's not even like soft deadlines. It's just like, hey, do stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know about this one, Chief. This is the trash, Isaac. I want to become back my money. True. I want to become back my money as well. I don't know who Isaac is, but all right. I'm that guy. No way. This is the guy. This is a review from that guy, guys. Wasn't fun. Despite me trying it multiple times, sue me. I wouldn't dare. You're that guy. You're that guy. Is that Isaac? This is trash, Isaac. I'm that guy. Oh, well, there you go. Do not get this if you've got a computer that can play it, because someone will update it and then your computer won't play it anymore. So when are you supposed to get it? When are you supposed to get it? Oh, now this is a review. No skirt less uptone can't make Hog Rider bad game 1 out of 10. And since then they've played 50 hours. I can't even comprehend what this is trying to say. No shirt less option. No shirtless option. Oh, because when you take off your shirt, it gives you like the white undershirt. Can't make Hog Rider. Do they want to ride the pigs, I guess? What? This guy said, everybody is ugly. Everybody is ugly. I mean, like, everybody? Maybe not everybody. This guy took 30 minutes, looked at everybody's sprites, said everyone's ugly, and logged off. Too much text, too much walking. Meh. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point of the game. Is there really that much text in Stardew Valley? I feel like there's not even. I guess because you have to like read all what the items say. Controls suck. Boring interactions. There are other games that do the whole chill out and build up a farm vibe better. Maybe it gets fun if you put in a month of your life into it, but who has that kind of time? They've played. They have played us for absolute fool. Who has played us for absolute fool? Oh my god, this is so good. This guy refunded the product. He said, pretty boring, TBH. He is the first person to actually get the refund. This guy said, no replayability, I think. Oh my god. He has 1,074 hours on record. Jesus Christ. Child's play, though. Truly child's play. Oh, I honestly don't get the hype around this game. There's no zombies, nor real challenge. There's no action, nor guns, no explosions, nor dead soldier. Name me a single good game that has no zombies, nor real challenge. Do that many games have zombies in it? I gotta check out what this guy's other reviews look like. Now, his other reviews seem a lot better. Blarg. Gra. Rag. Oog. Oog. Oh, wait, he's a zombie? He wrote no zombie. This review, he just wrote zombie. No zombies in Euro Truck Simulator. Dead Rising 4? Zombies. Meh. No zombies. Zombie. Good game. Among Us. There is no zombies? Bad game. Don't play. Oh, this game he just said, sadly it's more PvP than PvE. Not that great. And then he's right back to it. No zombie. This game... Oh, this is a curse. I guess the curses are covered by heart. This game freaking blows, and even though it's a worse version of Harvard Moon, weak beta Redditoids and women love this shit. Weak beta Redditoids and women love this. That's true. That's just... We have 120 hours on record. As a weak beta male myself, I can say that this review is 100% accurate. This guy got 0.2 hours in, just said needs more farming. It's the whole game. Too many things for a 2D game. What? What does that even mean? That's the most nonsensical one we've read so far. Too many things for a 2D game. Oh, this is insightful. Terrible game. Doo-doo game. 145 hours on record. What? What is this? Son of Farmer. What? What is he saying? Stardew Valley Fair event. The prize wheel is a 75% win chance for green and 25% win chance for orange, even though it looks like a 50-50. That alone is a 1 out of 10 for the game. Just know. On top of that, it seems like there's a thing going on where the chances switch sometimes because it's just not legit that you can lose 4 to 5 times in a row while betting on green, 75%. And that's a total of 6 times. Every time playing minigames to get some points again, just to lose them exactly like I mentioned before. At this point, I won't be surprised if these devs actually implement something as ridiculous as that. Nice, fun game. Also, after finally collecting those stupid censored points, after about 30 minutes, you get a random DC and you can't join the event after rejoining, so everything lost. Wow. So as nice as this game in itself, I am baffled that with all the things going on in Stardew Valley and all the thought put behind in the developers still managed to F up so many of the most basic things that you would expect a game like this one to have. So many quality of life updates missed or straight up ignored. This guy seems like he needs to get good and learn how to gamble. I don't like it. Fair. Yeah. Watering 150 plants equals fun. Shops open at 9 o'clock. Why? Blacksmith take your stuff away when you want to upgrade them for a few days. Why? All the sprinklers except the last one are dog shit. Why? No tractor. Why? Terrible! I hate the season system. Really? I feel like the season system is one of the things that keeps this game so interesting. Stardew, more like Stardew fart emoji. This will go down as one of the greatest pieces of literature that mankind has ever seen, I think. This guy wrote needs guns. That's what I'm saying. Finally, a review I can get behind. There was no tutorial for most things. I had to keep looking up tutorials on YouTube. This is by far and away the most fair critique that we've seen so far. This is so insanely fair, and I can't even like begin to explain it. For me, I like looking at a million things on the wiki. That's like the kind of game that I enjoy, but I understand for most people, they don't want to do that. They want things to be explained in game. So I definitely agree. You know, if you're struggling with this, there's like a lot of incredible tutorials out there. If you go to youtube.com/c/ShawneeDo, some great Stardew content that'll teach you that, and you don't even need to go on the Stardew Valley wiki. You can just go straight there, and I stream on Twitch too. So this guy wrote, you can't see Krobus naked, and it makes me sad. He is not wearing clothes. I'm pretty sure he is already naked. How much more naked could he possibly be? He's already naked. Not that I want to see Krobus naked, but he's not wearing clothes, right? Isn't he kind of already naked? Can't fill up the watering can at the fountain. 0 out of 10. You can't? Okay, maybe this is bringing my review down a little bit for sure. This guy wrote best game ever. I don't think he understands how this review system works. Best game ever. This guy got this product for free? Why? I just lost my world of 77 hours for no reason. I got on and Marnie was offering me a cat again, I'm gonna rip out my hair. Both of my birds just died, my fish died, my snail died, and now I lose 77 hours of my life. Oh my god. Guy's going through it. Oh my god, I feel bad. I think that if they came back to the game, they'd enjoy it. Sounds like they're having a rough day. Maybe talk to somebody about this. Maybe a Steam review is not the best place to put this all out. Bless up to the birds and the worm, though. Or what was it? The snail and the fish. Dang, having a rough day. This turd costs money. Literally unreal. This turd. Jesus. Why does a parsnip take only a week to grow? Very unrealistic. Okay, that is true, actually. Parsnip takes like 100 days to grow in real life. It's kind of insane. I don't like the sword fighting. Okay, the combat in Stardew Valley is very bad. You know, these are fair critiques so far. I thought this game was about farming. Why do I have to get a sword and fight things? Okay, you know what? They lost me. How can you grow pine trees in the desert? This game was very fun for the first hours when I was planting and growing. But then these annoying people keep trying to talk to me. How can other players get in my game when I'm offline? What? What? That does not exist. It is boring and cringe. Add an offline only mode. What? Does he think the NPCs are real people? He might. I think he just might. He has 300 hours on record. Jesus. I don't like the mushrooms. They give me PTSD. Please remove them. Thank you for removing the mushrooms in advance. He thinks this is going to be surprisingly effective. Also, add a big banana like the one in Australia. A very big banana. Thank you. Dear Stardew enjoyers, unfortunately, I cannot recommend such a game. My disappointing and lacking experience fell short of what I expected, as well as left me wondering what incel could possibly enjoy such a game. This dating simulator simply is too slow and materialistic, as the women keep taking my hard-earned things, hunting down your women of choice and gifting them flowers and nonsense every day for weeks at times seems too realistic for the one and done man I am. Oh my god. When I want to marry my virtualistic sweetheart, I don't want to have to go through the realistic and grueling process of earning both their trust and— oh my god! My only hope is to play this game past the 7.8 hours I have on record, is to play the Stardew Valley Love DLC, which I pitch as an alternative and more enjoyable Stardew experience. I think that I speak for all Mega Chads when writing this review that I heavily recommend that Concerned Ape, I mean, it's in the name, takes this opportunity to turn a new leaf and give the paying gamers the experience that they deserve. Sincerely, Sarango, a Mega Chad gaming boss. I mean, come on, guys. That is a quintessential Stardew review. I've heard this complaint a million times. I love that he's a Mega Chad gaming boss. Disappointment, the simulator. Oh, you got a chest? Yeah, there's coal in it. Yeah, you got another chest? Yeah, nothing in it at all. Did you plan ahead going to the mine and bring extra food for energy? Too bad. We put a time limit on your day. It takes a full hour and a half to get home, and you'll pass out on the way and have to pay. Oh, you want to earn enough money to buy a single upgrade to a single one of your weapons? Be ready to spend the next 6 hours standing at a pier fishing, because everything you need to buy is expensive. Everything you sell is cheap. And hell, I'm already in summer. I don't have enough money for a sprinkler. Enough money for a sprinkler? Where are you buying these sprinklers? And, you know, to close it off, we've got seemingly the most common request. Can't marry Anna of the Mill. Jesus. After 2,999 hours, it gets a bit boring. And, you know, that's exactly how I'm gonna feel. So we've got like a year left to Stardew content in us, guys, and then we're pretty much done.